Hi friends, welcome to Foodie Fit Travelers, and this episode of Be Positive with Sriharan, we are having a very, very special person. This person is not from Tamil Nadu, she's not from South India, she's a proper Delhi girl from North India. So I thought the second episode should have someone very special, and she might look young, but her experiences is much more than a lot of people out here because she's traveled the world across. I'm sure she has at least some 10 to 12 passports easily. She's an amazing traveler. This is Devika. She's the director of DDP Publications. For a lot of people in India, they know it's become a household name for Draft Talk or tourism breaking news or travel TV. A lot of things that people know. And Devika is the director. Hi, Devika. Welcome.
Hi, Sriharan. Thank you so much. First, thank you for the lovely introduction and thank you for having me on your show. It feels so nice to get recognized in Tamil Nadu as well.
Thank you. Thank you. No, we are very honored to have you. So we'll start with one thing. Devika, I know Devika as a friend, but
Yes.
Devika professionally, who is Devika?
So, Devika professionally is very different from Devika as a friend. She's not an easy person. So, I got thrown into this line of work. It's a family business, and I got thrown into journalism very early in my life. When I was 2021, after my formal training in journalism, I joined the family business. So, it took me a few 3-4 years to understand it. But now I'm a difficult taskmaster. I'm at work at 8 in the morning. I don't leave before 7 in the evening. I work all the time. And I expect the same from my team and from everybody who works with me because there's a level of professionalism that you expect. And also, I think with time, you realize that you need your news to be genuine. So, what I focus on is that that we circulate only real news. So if you notice there's some news items that we don't circulate that other media will have, that's only because we don't have a confirmed source. Until we do not confirm the news, we do not run it.
No, definitely. I know that because a lot of times when I try to reach you for anything, instantly I get a call from your team or anything. I think you have a very nice team as well who are on their
Yes,
toes every single time.
they are my backbone. I couldn't function without this team. Yeah.
Definitely, definitely. And I think you are a very few people who are super busy during Corona as well. I think from rest of all of us, you're hosting a lot of webinars and everything. But I
Yes.
wanted to know, Corona as travel agents, we understood Corona, the impact of Corona. We tried to deviate it to other destinations, tried our level best. But as a
Mhm.
journalist, when did you know this impact and how was it for you?
So the thing is that we were looking at Corona from January onwards. From China, we were studying it. I went to Fitur end of January, and that time there was no mention of Corona in Spain or in Europe. But there was a lot of, a lot of people knew about it when you entered India because end Jan was my last flight abroad from abroad. And the amount of people wearing masks in India was at the Delhi airport was surprising and very interesting. So I feel there's more awareness in India than in the rest of the world. And I think that way India or maybe Indian media to an extent and obviously the Indian government have done a really good job because they understood the problem, they controlled the problem, and now we are in a much better place than Europe or America, for a matter of fact.
No,
So,
definitely.
yes, we've been tracking the development of Corona, but we didn't realize that it would be such a huge problem. I think we all thought it would be like Ebola or SARS or something over before we know it, but we didn't anticipate it to be this huge.
Definitely, but has it impacted your circulation or your
So it's
media?
it's actually changed the way India accepts media. Having like what I mean is that at one time it was all about we'll read the newspaper, we'll check in the morning on the website, or we'll check the news. Now people have started in India accepting digital news in a huge way. So while the government has given permission to media to function, we being a B2B specialized media house, we have to take care of, I mean, we are more aware about our employees and everything. So we've gone completely digital for this month of lockdown. We actually don't have a print edition out because just circulating it, all of that, there were too many hurdles and it was risking too many people. So we decided, let's go. I mean, there's tourism breaking news, there's travel TV that has to come out every day. Now we've introduced the conclaves, the digital conclaves, which is also knowledge forum, but Draft Talk is on track and Draft Talk is circulated or via email to everybody.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. That's so nice of you to give us news, keep us posted with all the latest things that's happening. So
No, but
thank you
Sriram,
so much.
I must tell you something right now. It's the best time for us because this is the time that we know travel agents are actually reading the news and asking us questions. Because I think, I think now is that everybody has time to understand the product and all. So it's great because the amount of recognition we are getting nowadays is amazing. So it just keeps us motivated to do more.
Great, great. That's so nice. That's so nice. But now we are just going to deviate from Corona, okay? Because I first met you in London, and whenever we talk, also you talk more of work, 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 work. It's always journalism and work for you. So I am very eager to know, if not journalism, what would Devika be?
I think I love traveling. So my what gives me a high is to be not living at home, but to be living out of a suitcase, living in a different country, exploring a different country. So maybe I would have been in the travel industry. I don't know what I would have been doing in the travel industry, but I think I would have circled back and reached this industry.
Maybe after Corona, we ourselves are giving a thought of some,
No,
whether
no,
travel industry.
don't worry about that.
Okay. What do you like about journalism, and what do you hate about it?
Okay, so journalism is very empowering. You feel like you achieved something at the end of the day. You have put some news out there, and you feel like, you know, it's a very powerful place to be in. Like you are influencing decisions, you're influencing people. So, like, they say with great power comes great responsibilities. So it feels exactly like that. But on the flip side of it, the only thing that doesn't come with journalism is any money. It's the saddest paying profession. Yeah, it's true. And my friends, I have so many friends in other fields, and they make so much more money than I do, and I feel terrible about it. So,
This Corona, I think we have a pre-Corona idea, and we have what Corona is doing to us. I wanted to know, what is your assumption about the world post-Corona, or how it's going to be with Corona?
okay, so I feel the world post Corona would have healed. It would be a better place. People would be more considerate. People will actually take time out for themselves. I think we were running very fast, and everyone was trying to like achieve something. And now, thanks to being locked down for so many days, everyone has developed a hobby. So now I feel like people might take their hobby forward. People might be more considerate towards the environment. Uh, People might change the way they look at things, but this like life will be back to normal. Like if you think that life will drastically change, it's not going to. The minute, and especially as Indians, we are so resilient that we forget things very easily. I think it's a matter of another year, year and a half, we would have forgotten Corona. Everything.
To be frank, Devika, I always have this feeling, I'm waiting for the day to sit in a stand-up comedy and that person is making fun of the Corona days. I'm
That will
waiting
happen
to,
very soon. Yeah.
we all have to laugh about it. I'm just waiting for that day to come soon. But
Yeah.
anyway,
Yeah.
you're doing an amazing job. I think you
Thank you.
initiated where you will travel after Corona. It made us, initially, I'll tell you frankly about me. I was little depressed during that time, and when you initiated that, it gave me a very good confidence. That people
Good.
are going to travel. It was nice thing. It was a very feel good thing that you did. So I hope you're doing a lot of things together, keeping us all busy, keeping us all educated through your webinars and everything. So thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Finally, do
Thank
you have
you.
what do you have to tell to your friends and colleagues?
First, I have something to say about you. That you have only been praising me, but it's half thanks to you that I am what I am. Because it's people like you who keep me motivated. It's like when I meet people like you, and if you think I work too much, you work more than I do, and you know that. You work all the time, you're always developing new ideas, you are taking your dad's legacy ahead, you are leveraging all of that, and you don't only think about yourself or your company, you think about Tamil Nadu as a whole. So first, I must compliment you for that. There are very few people at this age who can think of an industry and the bigger good of the world than just themselves, and you're one of those. So
Thank you so much, Devika. Thank you.
first I must. And to everybody else, I just want to say, be patient, hang in there, give it some time, and very soon people will be traveling. So it's a matter of time. Just hang in there.
We will
Yeah,
definitely be back, and I look forward to meet you in person very, very soon. Looking
absolutely.
forward to it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
Thank you.
take care, stay home, stay safe, and keep us all educated continuously.
Thank you, Sri Haran. Thank you
Thank
so much,
thank you,
guys.
Devika.